Well, you know, my wife thinks I'm crazy. I kind of think I'm crazy, but you know, I love riding scooters and doing all this. But I've always loved motorcycles, and I'm getting retro with these bikes. You know, I picked these things up on a trade. This 1986 CT110, and then I got this CT90 here. This is a 1978, and I'm just having a blast with them. I also got I've got two parks bikes. One, the frame's sitting over here, getting ready for paint. That'll be a different video, but I just wanted to show you kind of what I got going on here. They're gonna be a lot of fun, and I'll keep you informed. This one's getting worked on, getting a rear wheel for it. It's coming, and this one should be a runner. Actually, the carburetor was a little screwed up on it, but I got the carburetor fixed. I'm gonna pull the tank, kind of clean up, wax the frame and everything, and we're gonna get this thing going. I'm crazy. I got too many bikes. I got like everything with a motor and two wheels I'm into. So these things are fantastic. They kind of bring me back to my childhood, and I'm just gonna keep going on it. But this garage is a mess. I need a warehouse. So we got ourselves some barn finds here, and we're gonna dig some out and take a look at them. My new friend Brian is gonna show me what we've got, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna try and pick a couple of these up, and we'll work on them and get them running. This is what we're looking at right now. Oop.
Sounds a little empty. Let's get that one.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get these started.
Model's a 4 down.
4 down, okay. Yeah, there's the 110.
Remember, you don't have hardly any gas in it, too.
Nah,
so
I
go
know.
ahead.
Yeah, just take it.
I'm just amazed that it started. No gas in this one either. So
yeah.
That's good, kind of a good thing, too.
There they are. Barn find. We're gonna clean these up and get them running good. That's all for now. Hey, Andrew, what are we doing today? We got the CT110 project going, and look what happened. The Mother's Day fairy landed a little present in my driveway. Isn't that crazy? They had a little sale at Harbor Freight, and I figured it was time that I needed a motorcycle stand and start working on these bikes proper. Since we're all about vehicles on two wheels, what do you think, Andrew? It's time, isn't it?
It is time.
Time. So the freaking Mother's Day fairy landed. I don't know if Mama's too happy about it, but I'm happy about it. All right. Man, my two-wheeled obsession just keeps continuing to grow. Check it out. This is one of 3 bikes I got. I got one cleaned up, oil changed, and running. She's purring like a kitten. Like I said, I think this thing's got 1,620 miles on it. Runs like a Swiss watch. So I'm pretty happy right now. It's a clean bike. So we're gonna give her a run, see how she does. That's all for now. Then it's to the 90. All right, here's the 78 CT90. Got her running. She's running really nice too. So I don't have any tail light. Not a big deal. I don't think that's a game changer, but according to what the Speedo says, it has 395 miles on it. I'm having a hard time believing that's the case, but you never know on these things. They come out of, these are definitely barn finds, so we'll see how it goes. Don't have any lights on the dash, so I'll have to figure that out, but it's about midnight right now. Actually 1 o'clock, so I'm done, and it's raining. So I think I'm done for the night. But they're both running, that's good. I'll start working on that thing probably tomorrow. That bad boy. The parts bike, which may not be a parts bike at all. We'll see if we can get it running. That's all for now. All right, day 2 with these bikes. The Yellow Beauty here. We're gonna call this one 78 because it's in 1978. But anyhow, long story short, she's got a little flat tire on the front, so I gotta deal with that. But runs really good. 86 over here needs a little attention on the carburetor because it's kind of cutting out at higher RPMs. So I'm thinking that's carburation. I don't know for sure. Now this parts bike, this alleged parts bike really isn't in that bad a shape. It looks pretty dirty, but it is. This is a 1981. I just pulled the cover off. All the parts are here. Here's the seat. That can be taken care of, not a big deal. I'm about ready to pressure wash it and clean it all off. Carburetor's a little rough. I don't know if I can save it. Everything's stuck on it, so chances are it could be really bad. But, and also we've got a little issue here that I need to look at and find out what's going on there. Something's broke. I can't tell. Maybe, yeah, I'll find out. I'll figure it out. But overall, it's a pretty clean bike. Original mileage on this bike is 1,073, so I don't think it has very many miles on it. So pretty excited about this one. Cylinder's not seized, so that's an awesome thing. And inside the tank is really clean. So I'm gonna hose this off, throw some wax on it, and polish it up, figure out what's wrong with this back sprocket. Looks like somebody took the nut off the back of this shock, so I'll have to get a nut for the shock. I wonder if the other shock's that way. I'm not sure. Now that shock's got a nut on it, so just got to get a castle nut for that, and we'll be in business. All right, so I got the carburetor off this thing. You can see the end of that slide, the little nasties on the end of it, the needle there. But I'm hoping that I can rescue this carburetor, because if I can rescue this carburetor, that's a good thing, because you can't really just find these anywhere. You end up having to go with one of these carburetors, Chinese or Taiwanese version. So I'm hoping that it's not too badly tore up inside. Let's find out. It's not looking too good. Nasty. Well, we'll see what this ultrasonic cleaner can do to spruce this thing up. I'm going to try and put this 110 carburetor and see how nasty it is into the ultrasonic cleaner. I've got a rebuild kit for it. Let's see what we can do. That's all I can do is try, right? All right, so I'm working on what I refer to as Connie. This bike, obviously somebody named Connie owned this bike because it was engraved in it. This thing was a barn find as well. I got this in a trade with the other two beauties over there. But this one needs a little work. I'm kind of pulling this apart right now, taking apart and going to clean up the exhaust. I rebuilt the carburetor already. I got to pull the gas tank. There's wax on it because I was kind of rubbing it out last night, but it looks pretty good. So I'm kind of cleaning up the frame. Going to clean up the engine. The engine's free and turns over, so I think we're in good shape there. We've got, I think we've even got oil in the engine, not a lot, but we're going to go ahead and change the oil in the crankcase, get that all squared away, get that ready for when we go to try to start it. But I think this thing's a runner. I got another wheel coming, so that should be good. And so I'm just going to pull everything apart right now and kind of detail it out, get it as clean as I can. Yeah, I'll show you that right there. So I'm thinking that's probably the original model, so we'll see. But yeah, it looks rough, but it's really not too rough. It's a pretty good little bike, so I'm gonna keep on it and get this one running as well. My plan is to have 4 of these, so when the kids come over and the grandkids come and hang out, we'll have a bunch of bikes for everybody to ride. I got a bunch of kids, so they all want me to give them to them, but that ain't gonna happen. They're staying here with me. But that's all for now. I'll keep you posted. Just remember,
we're men in a cave
causing mayhem.